Today we are gonna make a snowman. So to start off with our snowman he's gonna have two circles. We're gonna have a bigger circle for the bottom and a smaller circle for the top. So to do this, I am going to take the bigger circle and put it on the paper. This is my stencil. You can also just draw a big circle on your own. But I'm gonna take this and take pencil. I'm using Sharpie so you can see, but use a pencil and draw your line around. Notice my hand is staying on the stencil. Then I'm gonna take that off and set it aside. Now, find another circle that's a little bit smaller. Now we don't want them separate and we don't want them just touching. We want them to overlap. Overlap. My hands are not overlapped. Now they're overlapped a little. They're overlapped more. They're overlapped completely. We want to overlap a little bit. So I'm gonna take it here and I'm again hold it. I'm gonna draw that part of the circle. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and I am going to cut. So the hard part is cutting here because I want to try not to cut his head off. So when I'm cutting, when I get in here, I'm gonna stop, turn my paper and my scissors, and start cutting the other direction. Once you get a little ways here, sometimes I like to cut my extra paper off. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting this. I will be right back. I have my snowman cut out. Now I am going to glue it to whatever color construction paper I would like. So I have my glue. I need to take the orange and open it so that space shows. And you should hear or feel air coming out. If you don't, sometimes there's dried glue you can pick off, or you can also bring it to me. Now, I'm gonna put the glue on the side with my pencil line so they don't show. Now, I do not need to put a lot of glue in the center. I just need to put it around my edge. I do not put the glue way up high. I actually have it so it touches the paper, or is right above the paper, just a line around the outside. Doesn't take tons of the liquid glue. Close it because I'm done with it for now. And now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna flip it over and put it in the middle of my paper, and I'm gonna hold it and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we have the basic shape of our snowman. Now it is time for accessories. This is the fun part. So you can do about anything to your snowman. So you can see this one's got a scarf, a hat, he's carrying ice cream. Why not? You can do whatever you want. We got a couple buttons. So to start with, you can take, and if you find any paper that has a pattern on it, that really makes a nice scarf. And I like to have mine hanging off the edge. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna glue this down. Again, just putting glue on the edge. Again, if the glue does not come out, it means there's a little bit of dried glue there. We can try again. And then we're just gonna take that and glue it down here, pressing down, counting to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we can do other things too. So we can add a face to our snowman. So you can do this again, however you would like. In some of the stories, they talk about using coals. You could do circles like this, but you could also just make a line. One time, my kids tried to put grapes for eyes for a snowman we built. It did not work very well. So you can do whatever you want. If you want to add eyelashes. Now, I would go in and color these in. I'm just not going to do that right now. Now, what could we do for a nose? There are many different ideas, but I think what I'm gonna do is the carrot nose. So what shape is a carrot? A triangle shape. So I'm gonna add a little triangle, make it a little bit rounded there, and color it in for my carrot nose. Again, you can do any kind of nose you want. Now, he needs something to keep his head warm or her hair warm. So hats. So if you can see this one here, he's got a big old top hat. But you can do whatever you want. I have some different kind of hats. So I could put this one on. It's more like a cowboy hat. I could do like a stocking cap. You could do like a baseball hat. There's so many different options that you could do. So pick whatever you want. I think I'm gonna do the stocking cap for right now. Now, another thing we can do is we can add some buttons. We can draw them on, or if you have any real buttons, we can add 2, 3 buttons down there. Then, if you look, You can add arms. Now arms could be like this, like they're sticks, but you could also do arms like Frosty the Snowman has big snow arms. You could do something like that too with construction paper. Whatever you would like to do is fine. But I want to make sure it's snowing. There's snow on the ground and there's snow up here. And we can do that with white paint. And I'm going to do this using white paint, but also I'm going to use a pencil. You could use a Q-tip too. I'm going to use the eraser end. So this is a different kind of paintbrush. And this makes nice dots by pressing up and down. You usually get 2 or 3 and then you need to get a little more paint. And you can put that wherever you would like. I'm gonna have it falling all the way down. But before I do that, I'm also going to take a sponge, but you could also take a brush for this. And I'm gonna add some paint to it. And then I'm gonna take across the bottom, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna add, and the sponge kind of gives it a nice texture like snow. So I could take and I could do that all the way across. And then I will have a snowman that is in a snowstorm. So have fun.